Peaceful Parenting During Busy Times. I'm Laura Greco, and I am so excited to be with you. I'm the founder of Art of Soulful Parenting. And today I'd like to discuss with you part one of parenting peacefully during busy times in our life. I'm recording this in December of 2017, so already we know this is a very active time of year, lots going on. Schedules are a little disrupted or adjusted because of the festivities that so many are engaged in right now. And there's a lot of hustle and bustle about getting things done in time for certain situations, different gatherings and so forth. And what does that do to us? What does that do to our peace? Well, this is the question, because we want to parent in peace. We want to, this is the time of year people really think about coming together and what's important. So I'd like to get back to what I believe is that it all starts with us as mamas. How are we feeling? I found that during my parenting years, that when, and I didn't always do this, but when I kept it simple, things just went so much better for everyone, no matter what was going on. And yet, how do we keep it simple when there is so much going on? Well, it really calls for us to create some evaluation around what's really important and what can be let go, released. So I can't get into specifics because everyone is different in how they approach what they're doing during this time of year or any time of year when it's busy. But I'd like to suggest some overall ideas on some tools on how to at least get into that peaceful place within yourself so that you can make decisions. When we're triggered, it's usually because we're caught up in a momentum of reaction rather than responding to situations. Whether that be, there's various reasons why that can happen. But when we notice it's happening, to create a more simple approach, what if we took the time to just stop and to breathe, right? Kids are screaming, things aren't happening right, we're yelling. How can we end all of that and really come back to our true essence? Well, first step, of course, is to stop. Simply stop. That breaks the energy of what's going on at the moment. And then we take in some deep breaths. So we breathe in real deep, and then we hold it, and we pay attention to the tension that is within our bodies. Our bodies are a wonderful gauge for where are we putting this energy, where is it? And then as we breathe out, let's start to release some of that tension. And we do this 3 times. I like 3 times because it gives us a chance to do it once and then do it twice. And each time, look for where the stresses you're feeling are in your body, because I find that as I do that, it brings me back into the moment and gives my body an opportunity to be noticed. And that gives me an opportunity to feel safe. Because the true essence of the struggle and triggering and anxiety is all tied in with acceptance of a situation and our feeling safe within that situation. So once you've done these 3 breaths and you've released some tension, now you've literally opened the opportunity for you to look around and see things in a new way. You get to ask questions. And this doesn't have to take a long time. Although sometimes maybe it does need time. Maybe you do need time to walk away and just take a few minutes to really group yourself. However, you taking that moment to breathe and to evaluate, gives you an opportunity to observe, become curious, and see where adjustments can be made and where you can actually become responsive rather than reactive. When you are able to do this, a couple of things happen. Number one, you feel better. And when you feel better, when you've taken care of that piece of it, now you have set the example for your children. Because when we break that cycle of reaction, we give an opportunity for everyone to stop, right? As you approach this now with a new energy, you are open to new solutions. You have stopped the reactatory process in your brain, and you have allowed your heart to be heard. And your heart knows the answer. Intuitively, you know how to move forward. And we will talk more about those kinds of little tools that can help you with that. But honestly, you know that within your heart what the next right step will be once you have tapped into your heart. And I believe in you, and I believe in all moms that when they take that opportunity, they truly know the next step. So I leave this as a tool for you to get you started during these busy times. It's really simple. It's easy to bring to the table. And as you do this, your children, who have, of course, followed into your reactatory situation, now have an opportunity to see you choose a new path, choose a new way of solving it. They get to see that it's okay to feel anxious and upset about something. However, that it's also okay to take a stop, to take a breath, and to regroup so that moving forward, you can do it together in a conscious, connected way. And through doing that, they get to see the contrast. And as you both practice this, both you and your children, it becomes more habitual. But it's not a question of stopping it altogether, because we know life happens. It's a question of knowing what to do when we're in that space and how we really want to feel as we move through our days, through our celebrations, through our family gatherings. That's what's key. So keep it simple. We're going to talk more about keeping it simple in the next video, and some other ways that you can help to relieve the stress and anxiety around these busy times. In the meantime, I want to thank you for joining me in this video. And I want to say to you that I believe in you. And I know that you can do a really great job at this. And guess what? We get to practice. So, this is Laura Greco from the heart.